Once upon a time, beneath the twinkling stars, like me, there lay a land unfamiliar to our own. A beautiful kingdom, lush with splendor, and ruled by a benevolent king.
Hello, I am the benevolent king. Hark, my daughter has been born, and I am throwing a grand ball to celebrate.
Through that? Next line, Waliford. Next line.
Yes, I am inviting everyone else in the kingdom except for Barnaby the Wicked. Barnaby can't come?
Little did the king know, Barnaby the Wicked had caught word of this stupendous celebration and his revoked invitation. In a fit of fury, he barged into the festivities and announced his arrival with rightful ire.
Did somebody say Barnaby the Wicked?
I did.
Thank you. I just flew in from an enchanted meadow somewhere, and boy, are my wings tired. Hey, what's with all the commotion about? And what's with the cue ball here?
The commotion is a birthday party, and the cue ball is my lovely Princess Julie.
That's right, pal. And I'm the good fairy Howdy Pillar. That little bundle of joy there is a potential consumer. So hands off of the baby, Buster. A fancy shindig for a baby, and you didn't invite me. Barnaby the Wicked. With a name like that, you know I'm the life of the party. I ought to teach you much manners.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Yes, for now. You might be the prettiest girl at the party now, Princess Julie, but when you get big and strong, you're gonna get a splinter from a spindle of a spinning wheel and die. That's what you think. Move it or lose it, Barnaby the Wicked. Princess Julie, when you get big and strong, instead of kicking the bucket, you'll fall into a deep snooze. But one kiss from your true love will put that pep right back in your step. That's a good fairy howdy guarantee.
Hooray.
Rich, foiled again by my lack of foresight. Well, I'm hitting the road. I know when I'm not wanted.
Goodbye, Barnaby the Wicked.
See you later, kid.
Even as Howdy placed an enchantment on the child, there was still a wave of unease throughout the kingdom. To prevent Barnaby the Wicked's curse from coming to fruition, King Wally had all of the spinning wheels burned in a great fire. Still, he knew that would not be enough to quell the malicious hex placed upon her.
This will not be enough to quell the malicious hex placed upon her.
You're telling me?
King Wally would request that the good fairy Howdy whisk her away to his grocery store in the outskirts of the kingdom in order to hide her away from Barnaby the Wicked.
Pro bono princess, huh? Don't mind if I do. Magical convenience stores don't run themselves.
For many clock turns, the good fairy Howdy would raise young Princess Julie into a big and strong rainbow monster. But to keep her origins a secret, he would give her the name Sweet Briar.
That's me, Sweet Briar. Oh, how lovely am I! How cheery I be!
Watch where you're twirling that broom, Sweet Briar. You're likely to whack one of my antennas off.
Sorry, Howdy. I'm just so happy to work here every day. In fact, it makes me so happy that I could sing.
You could, but how about you go outside instead and take the day. Oh, forget it. Scram, will ya?
Okay, yippee!
Don't talk to anybody strange either. There could be entomologists out there.
Sweet Briar skipped off into the nearby woods, letting her melodious voice move through the trees over the beautiful bushels of flowers, and finally, upon the ears of a handsome prince, Prince Frank.
Hark! I hear the enchanting singing of a bewitching maiden true.
The bewitching maiden is me, but I'm no witch. I'm Sweet Briar.
So you are. I've been pleasantly enraptured with your unique warbling, my sweet Briar. I'm Prince Frank. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Golly, a prince? But what is a prince doing out here?
The script called for it. My sweet Briar, will you dance with me amongst the flora and fauna and serenade me with your lovely voice?
You bet your behind I will.
And behind what?
Sweet Briar and Prince Frank danced to a song only they could hear, broken off from the rest of the world. When they finally broke apart, the two departed, promising to see each other again very soon. Sweet Briar returned home with a skip in her step. She told the good fairy Howdy she had fallen in love.
Hark! Your Sweet Briar is home and in love.
In love?
With a prince. Aren't I lucky?
Sounds like a lot of hooey, Sweet Briar. What kind of fellow walks around declaring he's a prince? He's the one that ought to consider himself the lucky one here. It ain't every day that somebody meets a princess in the woods.
Princess? I'm a princess?
What? Who's the wise guy that said that? Must have been a squeaky door or something. Oh, that Barnaby the Wicked.
Barnaby the Wicked?
There it goes again. Where are you scoundrel?
Quit playing silly, Howdy. What's this business about me being a princess?
All right. You forced it out of me. The jig is up. Sweet Briar, you're a bona fide princess, and I won't spare you the boring details. You're betrothed to some prince later today, in fact. I'm also a good fairy. In retrospect, I should have told you that sooner.
That explains the little wings and wand. But Howdy, I can't marry somebody else. I'm in love.
You're about to be in the castle, getting betrothed, young lady. Get your fantastical and whimsical fairy tale shoes on, and let's hit the road.
Woe is me. Boo-hoo. Wah!
Oh, boo-hoo on the road. We're gonna be late.
Sweet Briar, or as we know her now, Princess Julie, was escorted back to the castle from where she had been born. Unfortunately for the good fairy Howdy, King Walliford was nowhere to be seen. As the fairies searched about the castle for the king, Princess Julie wandered around the castle on her own. It did not take long for her to run into a curious figure, a seemingly old dog, sitting at a spinning wheel.
Ooh. Is that a spinning wheel?
No, it's an elephant. Of course it's a spinning wheel. Can't you see I'm making yarn so I can crochet my dear sweet mama a pair of mittens?
Oh my, that's so kind of you. Could I give it a try? I just met a prince, and I'd love to make him a nice hat.
Go right ahead, kid.
Thanks. Ow! A splinter. That really stuck.
With naught but a minuscule prick of the spindle, Princess Julie collapsed to the floor and fell into a deep slumber. But who was that haggard old dog that sent Julie to her unexpected sleep?
Hey, who you calling haggard? It's just me, beloved Barnaby the Wicked, having my good old-natured fun. Princess Julie, what happened to you? Hark! Barnaby the Wicked! What are you doing here? You cad! You scoundrel! You rogue! You rascal! Hey! I don't gotta take these. I'm hitting the road. I know when I'm not wanted. Not so fast. You're going to bed too, pal. For good. No, I ain't. Hark. I'm feeling an nap coming on.
Did somebody say hark? Oh.
You know what, Howdy? Not bad. I can make this work.
It was then the good fairy Howdy set to work on his marvelous plan of awakening Princess Julie. First, he would allow the entire kingdom to fall into a deep slumber alongside their princess. Next, he would place flyers all throughout the neighboring lands in hopes of finding the single most important ingredient of his spell, true love's kiss, a beautiful and meaningful symbol of everlasting love.
Oh my. Help wanted. Looking for true love to undo an evil enchantment from Barnaby the Wicked. Must be princely, brave, and romantic. Preferably handsome, but homely will do.
I see you're eyeballing my very prestigious poster. Any interest, stranger?
Oh, goodness no. You see, I already have a true love of my own.
You don't say.
Yes, she is quite a pretty picture. She has beautiful golden hair, as radiant as the sunshine itself.
Uh-huh.
And a disposition as merry as a freshly bloomed marigold in springtime.
Mm-hmm.
And the elegant warbling of a beautiful nightingale.
Warbling, huh? Wait a second. You're that prince she was rambling on and on about.
Excuse me?
You're hired for the job. Hustle, shake a leg, before I trade you out with the local town fool.
Thank you, I think.
So, Prince Frank followed the good fairy Howdy up to the princess's keep at the very top of the castle's highest spire. When he arrived in the room, he was taken aback by the scene before him. The princess's bedroom was as luxurious as a newly bloomed garden, and the princess's cheeks were a hue as warm as that of roses.
Had I known you were in such turmoil, sweet Briar, I would have sought you out sooner. Yet here you lay in your flower bed, ravaged by a curse that doomed you to your fate at the mere utterance of its spell. Allow me to grant you your freedom, sweet Briar, and seal your destiny with a kiss.
Are you in earnest? This is really drawn out.
Quiet! Barnaby the Wicked's body was trapped in an everlasting slumber, if one might recall. Silence filled the princess's keep as Prince Frank leaned in close to his sweet Briar to release her from this wretched curse and awaken her from her slumber.
Callooh-call-lay!
Sweet Briar, you've awoken from your sleep.
That's Princess Julie to you, and that's right. It's all thanks to you that the curse was lifted.
And yet?
Oh, my handsome prince, I am betrothed to another. Prince Frank, run away with me. Our love cannot thrive here.
We just got this all sorted out. Go on, King Wally. Tell him.
Oh, Princess Julie, you're awake. I lost my place.
The betrothal kid.
Oh, yes. Don't run away, Princess Julie. The one you were betrothed to was actually Prince Frank.
Hooray!
How convenient!
Well, you are the king, Prince Frank. Let's get hitched.
Yes, our wedding awaits, Princess Julie.
Oh, I love happy endings. Wait, mate. Chopped liver.
No, you're dead.
Oh, good. I'll just stay down here then.
As I was saying, with Barnaby the Wicked defeated and the kingdom awakened in high spirits, the wedding celebration could finally begin. And beneath those very same stars, Prince Frank and Princess Julie were married amongst a garden of sweet briars and lived happily ever